Imagine having a portfolio website so professional that recruiters instantly take you seriously. You have clients who trust your skills and it literally works for you 24/7. Imagine that you have a portfolio website like this. Just look at how beautiful it is. Look at the hero section. Okay, look at the animation in the hero section. Look at this. Okay, you can see this as I take my mouse over this. This is just so beautiful. Okay, this shows how skillful you are. All right, with this portfolio website was just built with only HTML and CSS. Okay, look at the animation, look at the typing animation, look at the animation. Okay, if I refresh, look at the skill set. If I refresh the look at what is happening here. Okay, look at the animation. Okay, look at the animation, look at the animation. Just imagine. Okay, this project is actually felt from your my GitHub repo. Like these are my GitHub project that I have done. It's fetched from GitHub directly. So anytime I add a project in GitHub, it is look at the animation. It automatically updates it. So if I go to the one that have web, okay, just look at it. Okay, I can also go to the one that I categorize it. Look at the animation. Just look at the animation. Look at it. I can also look at the 3D effect. If I take my mouse over it, look at the 3D effect on the on the cards. Okay, look at how amazing it is. And if I click on view repo, it will take me to my GitHub repo from here, so that you see clients can actually have a good experience here. So look at the contacts. Okay, so this is just amazing. It also has the I can also toggle the dim. Look at it. I can also toggle the dim. Look at it. I can toggle the dim. Okay, I can toggle the dim, and the colors, the font colors, the background colors, everything change immediately. Just look at how beautiful it is. Okay, so now in this video, I'm just going to show you how I build this. I'm also going to show you my GitHub repo for this. Okay, I'm going to show you everything. All right, I'm going to show you how I build this exact portfolio using only HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now, the thing is that if I get 100 comments, 100 likes, 100 shares, I'm going to make a series, a tutorial series, and I'll teach you line by line how I build this portfolio project. Look at the project here. Look at the JavaScript files. Look at the CSS. Look at everything here. I'm going to show you how I built it one after the other. Look at it. I just built it. This was done 19 hours ago. All right. You can see 38 minutes ago. That's when I even had my last and git push. Okay, so if I get 100 likes, 100 comments, 100 shares, I'm actually going to create a series and teach you how I did all these things. Okay, so now this is not just a basic portfolio. No, not at all. We are adding real world features like GitHub. You can see that this the GitHub comes fetching from GitHub directly. All right, it has 3D interactive animation. You can toggle the dark mode and the light mode. Okay, look at the particles. Look at the particles on the hero section. Just look at it. Look at the particles. I will show you exactly how I build this thing with JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. Okay, and it is performance optimized. Okay, so if I also take, it's also very very responsive. So very very responsive. Look at it. Okay, I can actually. Okay, you can see that it's very very responsive. Okay, look at it, very 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 responsive on small devices, very very responsive. Okay, now we are not seeing the links anymore, but if I click on this, the links will drop down, and if I click on project, it takes me to projects. Okay, if I click on experience, it takes me to experience. Okay, if I click on projects, it takes me to project. Okay, and if I click on this pausing, it takes me to the home page. Okay, this is exactly what it does. So if your goal is to land developers jobs, if your goal is to build amazing website for people like this, if you want to get freelance clients or build authority online, make sure you watch this video till the end. And if you want me to teach you step by step in a tutorial how I build this thing, every line of code that I wrote, just drop in the comment section. Drop in the comment section. Tell me that you want me to build it. Also, drop your WhatsApp number. All right, drop your WhatsApp number. I would also contact you. And if you want the portfolio, if you want the GitHub repo, if you want me to share it with you, if you want me to give you the code, all right, drop in the comment section to ask me for the code for the GitHub repo. I'm not going to put it in the description link. If you engage and drop it in the comment section, like it, like the video, share, I will just drop your WhatsApp contact and I will send it to you on your WhatsApp. Okay. So now let me walk you through. Okay. Now let me expand it. I've already shown you that this is look at it. It is mobile responsive. The responsiveness is top notch. Just look at how amazing this looks. So if I check different devices, it is very, very responsive. Okay, so now let me take you to the full screen. Okay, so look at the hero section. Okay, the hero section has very impressive zone. Okay, so most developers lose opportunities because their portfolio looks outdated or boring. But look at how this hero section looks. Who is not going to enjoy this hero section? Just imagine that you have users who come to this website. They are going to enjoy it. Okay, now this hero section immediately shows professionalism. It shows how professional you are. It shows the typing animation. Look at it. Hi, I am pausing. Frontend developer. Look at the typing animation. Look at the particles. Look at the particles in the background. Okay. Now this directs visitors to your project instantly, increasing engagement. If you have such portfolio, all right, nobody will see this and not hire you to build their website for them. All right, nobody will see this. Now tell me in the comments, do you prefer the type animation or do you prefer static text on portfolio? So which one do you prefer? Do you prefer static text or do you prefer the typing animation? Drop in the comment section. And do you think that these particles looks good? Having these particles, do you think it looks good? Tell me your opinion. Tell me your opinion in the comment section. Okay, so now if we go to the nav bar, all right, we can actually switch. Look at it. We can switch dim. So the navigation bar, very, very professional. It always gives users control. Now users can actually say, okay, I want dark mode or I want light mode. Okay, the navigation and the dim switching is professional. Okay, so we toggle CSS variables using JavaScript. So with this I'm using JavaScript to toggle CSS behind the scene. Once I click on this, it is adding CSS classes to the whole page. Okay, small details like this make recruiters stay longer on your website. It makes recruiters want to hire you. So do you prefer dark mode or light mode? Look at this. Look at the dark mode. All right, look at the dark mode and look at the light mode. Which one do you prefer? Drop in the comment section. Light mode or dark mode, which one do you prefer? Okay, now when we go to the about section, okay, this section tells your story. I just made it very short. So if I click on about, it comes to about here and I made it very short. The skills get attention, but stories create connection. Okay, now this is very, very responsive. Like I told you, if I take it, okay, look at it. Look at how responsive it is. Even if I take it to the smallest screen, look at how responsive it is. Now look at how responsive the text is. Look at the typography hierarchy. Look at the content structure. All right. Now, if I go to a wider screen, you can see that the structure changes. Everything changes. Okay, so most developers skip storytelling and that reduces hiring chances. So in your portfolio, make sure that you have about me section where you tell developers about you. Now look at the skill section. Okay, let me take it back to the full screen. So look at the skills section. The skill bars animate. So let me refresh. Let me go to skills. All right, now let me refresh. Okay, look at the animation. Look at the animation. Look at it. All right, look at the animation. Let me refresh again so that you can see it. This section visually demonstrates your skill level. So see, I only build this thing with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. No external, not React, no external packages. Okay. Now we trigger animations only when this section becomes visible. So now if I take this thing back to home, all right, these animations are only triggered when we actually get to the skill level page. So if I refresh this, okay, so look at it. I am not on the skill section, but once I get to this, look at it. Once the skill section becomes available, you can see the animation starts counting. My skill level here is 95, 90, 85, 80, and if I refresh it, you'll see that it starts animating from 0. Look at it, and it's counting. This is done with just JavaScript, okay? This improves performance and user experience because this does not just come, the animation doesn't just start running immediately we load the page. No, all right? It increases performance of our application and user experience. So it is only when I get to the skill set that's when the animation starts coming up. So it has smooth animation. We build this animation using CSS and JavaScript. So this smooth animation builds trust in your UI skills. It shows how big you are as a front-end developer. Okay, now which skill do you want to master this year? Which skill do you want to master to this level? HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React, and Next.js. Which one do you want to master? Drop in the comment section. Which skill do you want to master by the end of 2026? Okay, or by the end of in the next 3 months, which skill do you want to master and understand very well? All right, so if I take you to the experience timeline, okay, you can see the zigzag timeline. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. All right, you can see how this is experience proof. Okay, experience is proof of growth. So the experience we are showing here, all right, the animation and everything shows the growth. So this thing is just I just added this. This is not my actual experience timeline, but you should actually show employers this section. 2020 to 2021, you were a junior developer, you did this, you did this. Just show them this. Add more experiences if you have. Okay. Now, the zigzag professional layout makes so much sense. Look at the icons. Look at the icons. Look at the icons on each of them. Okay. Now, this builds authority. This layout is commonly used in top developer portfolios. This is not portfolio for quack developers. Okay. Do you currently have experience to show, or are you still learning? Do you think that your experience level is? Can you build this portfolio on your own? Drop in the comment section. Tell me, can you build this portfolio on your own? And if you cannot, and if you want me to teach you exactly what I did here, if you want me to teach you exactly what I did here, drop in the comment section. Tell me that you want me to create a tutorial series where I will show you every line of code that I have on this GitHub repo. Every line of code. If I open the HTML, you'll see the HTML page. Every line of code. I can also give it to you. Just ask for it in the comment section. Okay. Now I can also go back. All right. And then this is the JavaScript file. Look at the JavaScript we use to create all this. All right. Look at the JavaScript file. I will teach you line by line, line by line. All right. This is the particle. That particle you're seeing in the hero section. This is the code that is doing it. Okay. If you want, I will teach you line by line. Okay. All right. So drop in the comment section. Can you build this kind of website? If you cannot, do you want me to create a series on this? Do you want me to create a series on this? And share this with your friends. Share this with your friends. Let them see how beautiful the portfolio is and how they can also build something like this. All right. Share with your friends. Like if you're enjoying this video, if you like this portfolio, like this video, drop in the comment section. Tell us exactly what you want us to help you do. Okay. Now, if we go to the project section, all right. If I take my mouse over, look at the animation, 3D animation. Look at it. Look at the animation. Look at the animation. Look at the animation. Okay, 3D animation. Look at it. All right. This is amazing. Okay. I can also filter based on, and look at the animations on as soon as I go, look at the animation. This is the most important part of your portfolio. All right. Now, because employers don't hire skills, employers want to see your result. So this is my portfolio. All right. This is the jobs. I have done more than this. It's just that it didn't pick all my portfolio. If I go to my portfolio, all right. If I take you back to my my GitHub, all right, you see that I have more than that. So employers want to see your portfolio. Employers want to see your portfolio. If I go to my repositories, I have 45 projects that I have built so far. This shows the strength. All right. This shows the strength of your skill. These are the portfolio that I have built so far. All right. So 45 of them. So not all of them came out here, but this is the section that entices employers. Okay. Now this GitHub, I am using a GitHub API to load these projects. I connected to a GitHub API. So this also shows that you know how to use APIs. All right. Whenever you push new projects to your GitHub, it will reflect here automatically. Automatically. All right. You don't even have to know automatically. You have created the project and you have made it automatic. Okay. Now look at the filters. Users can filter between web and AI projects. All right. If you have maybe you have mobile apps or all this, you can also add the filters. Look at them. They can filter and look at the animation. Look at the animation, beautiful. Just look at the animation, okay? Now look at the 3D field effect. All right. Would you prefer static project cast or interactive 3D like this? Would you prefer it's just static or do you prefer, drop in the comment section, which one do you prefer? A static card like this or do you prefer the 3D? Which one do you think employers will be impressed most with? Is it the static one or if you are an employer, which one would you prefer? Which one would actually show you that, yeah, this person knows what they are doing? Is it the static one or this 3D one? Okay. So now, if we go down to the contact section, okay, every portfolio must allow clients and recruiters to reach them. So imagine that they are impressed with your job, what you have done so far. They are impressed with it. How can they contact you? You need to have the contact me section so that they can send you emails, they can send you message. So your portfolio must allow clients and recruiters to reach you. Okay. We used a form here and accessibility improvement. So semantic, this our project is just amazing. Portfolio without contact forms lose opportunities. All right. Portfolio without contact forms lose opportunities. You have to find a way for them to contact you. Okay. So now deployment. I deployed this application to Vercel. I am reading this thing from Vercel. Look at it. All right. So I did not just build, I also deployed it. That means everybody can have access. If you deploy this application, you can send it to, they can have access to it. All right. Everybody can have access. So I deployed this app. This application is not running on localhost, it's running on Vercel. Okay. A portfolio only matters when it is live. So this is actually showing employers that yes, you can actually also deploy applications. So we also use global hosting and it's fast loading speed. Now, you can see that this is on Vercel. Very simple. All right. Like I said, if you want me to create a tutorial on this, show you line by line, every line of code that I did here, if you want me to show you how I did it, drop in the comment section. All right. Tell me that you want me, ask for it. Okay, I'm a very busy person. If you go to my YouTube channel, you see that I have a lot of videos, I have a lot of playlists, a lot of tutorials. I also have a student mentorship program that I also handle. So I'm a very busy person, but if you ask for it, if I get 100 people asking for it, I will make a tutorial, teach you every line of code that I did here. And most especially, if you have not subscribed so far, what are you waiting for? All right, if you follow me in the next 3 months, I'm going to help you become a developer that can build applications like this. So subscribe, turn on notifications. All right. I drop tutorial videos every day. All right. So now, here is everything you will master if I teach you this. If I make a tutorial series on this, show you every line of code, everything that I did here, you're going to master HTML semantic structure. You will master modern CSS styling. You would master JavaScript interactivity. You will master this scroll review animation. All right, as we are going, the animations are revealing. Okay, you will master vanilla tilt effects. You will master how to read from GitHub API. You will understand GitHub API integration. You would understand intersection of Java. You would understand performance optimization and deployment overflow. So at the end of the day, you can build an application like this. Who can tell if who can argue that you can build websites for them when you have an amazing thing like this? Which employer would argue you? And moreover, if you have an amazing portfolio website like this, your rate would increase. You will no longer be charging one naira. Okay. Now, you have already seen the full portfolio, amazing portfolio. You have already seen all of them. Okay. So if you follow this series, if you actually follow the series I'm going to create, like I said, if I get up to 100 people asking for this, I'm going to create it. And if you follow this series, you are not just going to learn coding. All right, you will build portfolio that can change your career. This portfolio can change your career. This portfolio can land you a job. Okay, so subscribe now, turn on notification, because like I said, if you have up to 100 people asking for this, I am going to create this series. So what you have to do is to start sharing. Like this video, comment, drop your WhatsApp number so that I can share it. I can send you the GitHub repo and you can actually take the code from the GitHub. If you want me to send you the live code, I can also send you the live code. So subscribe, like, drop the comment section, share with your friends. Okay. Now, if you really want to change your life in the next 3 months and get a job in the next 3 months, you really have to do this. All right. So thank you very much. Welcome to Paulson Simplifies Programming. I am going to teach you line by line everything that I did, everything that you're seeing you saw in the GitHub repo. I'm going to teach you line by line on how we did this. All you have to do is to ask me for it. If I get 100 likes, 100 shares, and then 100 comments, I am going to create that tutorial series and I'll teach you every line of code that I did here, line by line. Okay, so thank you very much for taking a look at this video, and then I will see you when I see you. And if you're interested in learning web development, go to the channel. I have a couple of playlists that you can actually start to learn from. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Subscribe and turn on notifications.